Merci, Hermantha.
Feel free to hit that subscribe button. You will never... No?
Wash your hands. Go wash your hands.
Today we're gonna dive in Haitian culture. On va prendre cash là, on va prendre cabbage et on va grager. Je vais manger un chocolat. Chocolat. D'accord. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. Today's a very special day. Today's Haitian Flag Day. And today we're going to dive in Haitian culture. Today we're going to explore Haitian cuisine. I'm going to teach you how to make 3 different dishes. One main, one side, and one dessert. For dessert we have Blan manje. For the main we have Macaroni gratiné. And for the side we have the one and only Pikliz. Pikliz is essentially Haitian sauerkraut but a spicier version, or some people also like to call it Haitian kimchi. Blan manje is a sweet yogurt-like dessert, and Macaroni gratiné is basically Haitian mac and cheese. As a disclaimer, I know Haitians are very picky with their food. This is how my mom showed me how to make these recipes. There's probably different types of variation. This is how we make it at home. I'm gonna insert different timestamps for every dish in the description, so check it out if you want to skip to a specific dish. So let's get to this. On wet, on that, you want to make sure that your hands are washed and that your hair is tied because we don't want to find any hair in the food. So go do that. For your blan manje, you're going to need 2 boxes of strawberries. I've already cut these off camera, so this video is not too long. 2 boxes of sour cream. This one's 1%, and 1 can of condensed milk. And the key ingredient to successful Haitian desserts: vanilla extract. So before you cut them, you want to make sure that your strawberries are rinsed. I already did that off camera. And I'm simply going to dump them all over the cutting board. I'm going to leave this here so I can put all the stems and all the disgusting parts here and then just go on it. So what I'm going to do is first cut off all the stem. See, this is kind of disgusting. We're going to take that off. And then I'm going to cut the strawberry into quarters.
Make sure the bowl you choose is big enough for you to mix all the ingredients up.
Okay, so now we're done cutting the strawberries. I think this was very simple. Now I'm simply gonna pour in the 2 pots of sour cream and the 1 can of condensed milk, followed by a bit of vanilla extract. I'm gonna mix it all up.
After tasting my blan manje, I figured that I add more condensed milk because it wasn't sweet enough to my liking. Don't forget to add your vanilla extract.
So I put my blan manje in the fridge so the flavor can seep in. And while it's in the fridge, I'm gonna get started on my macaroni gratiné. Most Haitians are going to use penne or rigatoni for macaroni gratiné. However, you can use whatever you like, but if you want to stay true to the recipe, it's better for you to get some penne. We're going to need bell peppers. You can have yellow, red, and orange, just so you have a little color in your macaroni. Onions, I cook one actually, but it depends on the size. The thing about Haitians, we don't use measuring cups or anything to cook our food. We simply use our eyes and we taste a lot as we cook just to make sure that it tastes good. So you season to your own liking, basically. Like I said, 1 onion, 2 cans of evaporated milk, table salt, and obviously Maggi, which is basically chicken stock but in cubes, black pepper, and some all-purpose flour. So when it comes to your macaroni gratiné, you want to make sure that your vegetables are diced. I cut my onions off camera because I kept crying. So here you go. I'm going to move on to the peppers. You want to make sure that your bell peppers are rinsed. Now I'm simply going to cut off the head. So if it looks like this, don't be worried, we're gonna take the heart out. Just a disclaimer, I'm not gonna throw these out. I'm gonna use them for another meal or for eggs, something like that. I'm gonna rinse these out so I don't have the seeds all over the place when I cook them. We're going to be cutting the vegetables, so the bell peppers, in cubes. So you can start by, you have the lines here, so you can go half, and then again, half them by quarters.
Now I'm simply dicing up my yellow, orange, and red bell peppers.
Okay, so now we're done. Now I'm done cutting all the vegetables, and now we're gonna move on to the bechamel sauce. Okay, so I forgot to mention earlier that you are going to need some butter or some margarine. This is what's gonna help the sauce be creamy and have a very, very good taste. This is the most important part of your macaroni gratiné, because if this does not taste good, your macaroni is gonna be flavorless. And while it's doing all of this, you're gonna put in your vegetables. That's not enough.
This is the part where you really want to be generous with your seasoning, because us Haitians, we don't believe in a pinch of salt or a pinch of pepper. Season it so it can taste very, very good.
And this is my Maggi. I'm gonna put a cube, but just keep in mind that we're gonna add the milk to all of this. So you kind of want it to be a bit salty, because once you add the milk, it's gonna balance everything out. I'm gonna mix it a bit to make sure that my Maggi's melting in the center of the pot. You want it to look like this. Everything's done. It tastes so good. I wish you guys could taste it. See how beautiful this is? So now we're done, and now comes the very, very important and crucial part. We're gonna put the flour. What could happen here is that if you put the flour too much at a time while it's too hot, it's gonna create a clump, and we don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is remove this off of the heat. Take a bit of flour. Like I said, we don't measure, so I'm gonna start off with this, and I'm gonna sprinkle it all over my vegetables. Mix it with a lot of passion, with a lot of love, so it becomes a bit, yes, so it becomes, yes, a bit thick. We like her thick.
Here I'm adding just a little bit more flour for consistency purposes.
So now I'm gonna put in my evaporated milk. Beautiful. And I'm gonna mix immediately. So now I put my macaroni in my Pikliz. I don't know how to say that in English, but in this, I let my sauce bechamel simmer just so the consistency can become just a little bit more thick, and that's exactly perfect for me to pour it on my macaroni gratiné. Whoosh. Do y'all hear this? For the final step, we're just gonna add some cheese. You can be as generous as you like. And then we're gonna put it in the oven at high broil because everything's already cooked, right? It's just to give the cheese that nice golden crispy look. Oops. And we're also gonna add some parsley just to make it cute. So now we're moving on to Pikliz, the infamous Haitian side dish. So you're going to need an onion, coleslaw, but is this coleslaw?
Coleslaw, okay. Cabbage.
A cabbage. Well, I'm actually going to use half because this is a lot. Habanero peppers, most likely the orange and red ones because you want it to be hot, or you can have the green ones. It's up to you. A lemon, white vinegar, some salt, and obviously some Maggi and some carrots. This is called grater? Grater?
A grate. Wait.
Cheese grate?
Yeah, cheese grate, madame.
Tu as besoin de grage. Tu vas prendre grage là, tu vas prendre cabbage là, tu vas grage. So when you use a cheese grater, it looks like this. Some people like this cut, some people like to slice it. I'll show you what this looks like in a few seconds. So this is what the other cut kind of looks like. I'm going to do it like this. I'm back, my battery's charged. So off camera, I cut all of the vegetables. I also cut down the habanero peppers. So I put 4. So I put all of them in the batch of Pikliz. If you're a beginner or this is your first time having some, I suggest you going with 2, not less than 2, or else you don't get the actual experience of what Pikliz is because it's supposed to be hot. I'm going to show you how to put every single part into the jar. We're going to start with the salt. So just, I think, yeah, that's enough. Because we're gonna put a lot of vinegar because it's pickled, right? That's the point. So we're gonna put the vinegar, and then you can see it at the bottom. Oh, it's going perfect. Okay. I'm going to add some water up to here. The reason why we add lemon is because, yes, vinegar is a good taste, but if we're going to take that out. So the reason why we add lemon is to have a nice balance in the acidic taste. We don't want it to be straight off vinegar. And also might put a bit more. I think that was what?
Comment c'est dans l'autre?
Oh, comment l'autre? Oh, ouais, c'était bon. And last but not least, we're going to add Maggi. So I put a bit of water and I melted the Maggi in the microwave.
So.
And what I'm going to do now is simply close everything up and give it a good shake. Now we have a very, very nice color. I'm pretty sure this taste is good. I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna get my sister to taste it.
I felt like the vinegar was a bit too strong, so I added a bit more Maggi.
So there we have it. This is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. You now know how to make 3 traditional Haitian dishes. If you're non-Haitian, you can now impress your Haitian friends, your Haitian mother-in-law, your Haitian boyfriend, your Haitian girlfriend, because you know how to make Pikliz, Macaroni gratiné, and Blan manje. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, to leave me a comment. If you want to see me do another Haitian dish, leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to do it. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time. Thank you!